Hey guys, Peyton Snay here again. In this video I'm going to be talking about my top 20 favorite 1980s horror films. Now, let's get started. The first one, my first favorite one is, that I have on this paper is Friday the 13th. Of course you know what that's about. Basically about, Jason Voorhees in the hockey mask killing people, but the first one, it didn't have Jason in it. It had his mother in it killing people. Which, if you've never seen any of Friday the 13th, it's basically about, like, takes place. Well, the first one, like I said, it just had it doesn't have Jason in it. But well, it does, but only in the ending. But it's basically about, in 1958, there was Camp Crystal Lake was going on, and there was a killer that killed these two counselors. They closed down the camp because no one knows who were killing the people. They didn't know who. They were scared that it was going to happen to them. They closed down the camp. So like 30 years later, somewhere, I guess, like that, there's these people who are going to redo the camp again. They're trying to build the camp, set it up, and they're just getting killed one by one and all that stuff. And you don't see Jason until the sequel. In Part 2, he doesn't have the hockey mask yet. He has that white sheet around his head. Part 3, he gets the hockey mask. Part 5, that's a really good one, but let's not spoil that one. I think I spoiled it enough. Alright, next one is Mother's Day. That's a very good classic. It's Charles Kaufman's Mother's Day, and like, I know there is a remake of it. I wasn't gonna get the remake at first, but now I'm gonna probably get it because I want to probably give it another chance. Because I only seen like a few minutes of it when I rented it from Redbox, and I didn't really like it. But now I'm gonna probably get the movie now and watch the whole thing. Maybe I could give it another chance. I don't know. But the 1980 was really basically about, like, it was about this old lady who lives in the woods, and she has these two sons who, and she wants them to basically, like, kill people just to make her proud and all that stuff. It's a crazy movie, but it's very good. And I think that one is better than the remake, so yeah. Next one is My Bloody Valentine, the original. I really like it, and I mean, I do want to get the Blu-ray version of it because I want to see the uncut version. But yeah, I like unrated stuff a lot. I really do, to be honest. And I do love the remake too. The My Bloody Valentine 3D. And that one was good too. It was a little different. It was a little different from the original. It was. But it's basically about this guy named Harry Warden, who is wearing that miner's thing. He has a pickaxe and he's killing people. Next one on here is Creep Show. The first one, I really love that one. I got it on Blu-ray, and that damn thing is extremely fucking good on Blu-ray. It really is. It's from Stephen King, though. It's like, what's it, like the Tales from the Dark Side thing, the movie. You get 5 stories in the Creep Show thing. First one is about what's called Father's Day, and about this woman named Delia. She killed her father because all he wanted was his cake. That's all he wanted. And years later, I think, he comes back from the dead, killing people. And the second story was, well, second one, it had Stephen King in it. He basically took the role of the second story about this meteor that comes down into the ground, and he thinks it'll be great to like take it to like sell it for money, like take it to the pawn shop so that he could be rich. And so what he did was he tried to cool it off by like throwing water at it, and it broke in half. And it's like blue shit is coming out of it. He dumps it in the ground, takes the meteor inside, and there's this green stuff growing everywhere, like these plant sort of things growing on him. It's just growing everywhere. Now the third one was about this guy named, what was his name? Richard. He I think he killed his friend Harry. Like, he buries him he takes him to the beach and buries his body in there except for his head. And he does the same thing to his wife. They both die. Well, his wife and Harry both die, and by drowning, and they come back to life, getting revenge on Richard by doing the same thing he did to them. Now the fourth one was a very good one. It was called The Crate, and it was about like this creature, like a monkey creature sort of thing, who that lives in this crate in this building. And yeah, the fifth one was about the scientist who has all these like what are they, cockroaches killing them. Yeah. All right, the next one on here is the Slumber Party Massacre. I love the first one. I didn't really care for the sequels because they were more comedic, especially the second one. The next one is Cujo. Very good. Most people probably already seen it, but I think it's very good. I think that was also written by Stephen King, I believe. And basically about this dog named Cujo. He chases his rabbit, then he gets bitten by a bat on the nose, and he gets rabies, and now this little boy is with his mother in this car, and now they're stuck in that car because of that dog's out there. They go out, the dog's gonna kill them. Next one is Sleepaway Camp. Of course, I love that. About these two kids named Angela and Ricky. No, that's gonna be a spoiler. But they go to this camp called Camp Arawak, and the girl Angela, she's getting picked on by these kids, and now someone is out there, or something is killing all these people one by one. They want to know who it is, and yeah. Next one is Gremlins. I can't review the second one because that was made in 1990. But I think the second one's better, but I like the first one too. Basically about this kid named Billy. He gets this Mogwai for Christmas. His dad gets him this Mogwai for Christmas. Names him Gizmo. And there's 3 rules that you gotta follow. Don't get him wet. Don't feed him after midnight, and keep him away from sunlight. The sunlight would kill him. And Billy invites his friend or something, and gets water on the Mogwai by accident, and it starts multiplying. And they didn't know why that was such a big deal. So Billy starts putting water on him, and terrible things happen. Our next one is Child's Play. Yes, that's very popular too. Chucky, the doll, killer doll. Yeah. And hopefully, I know that the director is thinking about making a part 7. He's thinking about making it called The Revenge of Chucky. I will watch it. I know, my opinion, I didn't think The Curse of Chucky was all that good, but I will get the Revenge of Chucky, because that might be better. They're thinking about having Andy Barclay back again, like him as the main character. They want to put Jennifer Tilly back. They want to put the girl Kyle, who played on part 2. She was the one who was living in the foster home with Andy. And Silva, who was in part 3, that girl in the military school. Yeah, you probably know who I'm talking about. Yeah, but only part 1 was made in the 80s. So if you never seen any of the Chuckies, and if you want to, it's basically about the Lakeshore Strangler. What's his name? Charles Lee Ray, and he gets chased by the cops, and he goes into this toy store, and he does this like voodoo thing, the spell, to put his soul inside the doll, so that, because he thinks that he will be invincible, sorry, and that no one can hurt him, no one can't kill him or nothing. Next one is Slaughter High. That is a very good one, about this kid who gets picked on, and these kids took it too far, and he gets set on fire, and the whole school gets set on fire. Years later, these kids go back. I think they had a party or something, and then someone is killing them, of course. Our next one is Deadly Friend. That is one of my favorite films, with Christy Swanson in that. Basically, has to do with this kid who just moved into his neighborhood, and he has this robot with him named BB, and the robot's all friendly. And there's this one crazy lady in the movie that lives across the street from him. She shoots him because the robot. She shoots the robot because it gets into her private property. And the kid wants to and the girl, Christy Swanson, she gets abused by her father, and he punches her in the face and falls down the stairs, and she goes to the hospital, and they were getting ready to pull the plug on her because she was getting ready to die. And the kid tries to save her life by putting the chip that makes the BB robot come to life. Puts it inside her, and hold on a sec. Wrong number. And now, the girl is Christy Swanson. She's a robot now, and now she's killing people. And the kid's trying to do everything to control it and to stop it. Next one is Prom Night. Very good one with Jamie Lee Curtis in it. Next one is Pet Sematary. You got Puppet Master. Very good one. I only like the first one, and I think the first, fourth, and fifth one. Those are the only ones I like. Because the only one I only liked the first one at first, and I didn't really care for the sequels. But now when I watched them again, I like the fourth and fifth one, and first. But I didn't care for the rest of them though. The Axis Rising, I never seen that one. I do not know if it's any good. Next one is Silent Night, Deadly Night. It's okay, but I mean, it's basically about this boy named, I think his name is Billy. His mother and father get killed by this guy dressed up as Santa Claus, and his mother gets raped, and Billy and his brother gets sent to his foster home. And 10 years later, Billy has a job working at this toy store, and there was a guy dressed up as Santa Claus coming to see kids, and it really just gives him bad memories about what happened to his parents. And so Billy puts on the Santa Claus costume, takes an axe, and just goes on this terrible, terrible spree. Alright, next one is Silver Bullet. Very good one. That's another one that was from Stephen King. And about this werewolf that's going around killing people. Next one is Creepshow 2, which is a sequel to Creepshow. I mean, that one's also good. And it has 3 stories, though. The first story it has is the one when the Indian comes... Well, basically, it's about these 3 robbers that comes into the building and kills the owners, and they're going to Hollywood. And this Indian, this wooden Indian that this guy liked, and he was painting, he comes to life, getting revenge on the people that killed the owner. Second story was the one about the oil slick. These group of friends, they're at the beach, they're going on this raft, and there's this oil slick coming, and what it basically does is it eats them all up. And the third one was The Hitchhiker, very good one, about this lady who she's driving on her way to work, and she accidentally runs over this guy, and then the guy comes back to life and just keeps following her, being like, thanks baby, thanks for the ride, and just like all that, and he just says all these crazy stuff. That one was also good. Next one is Terror Train. That has Jamie Lee Curtis in it as well. Don't Answer the Phone. That was a good one. About this guy. He basically kills all these women, and he rapes them. And the last one on here is A Nightmare on Elm Street. I mean, I'm not really a big fan of the original. I mean, I like the third one. Don't hate me when I say this, but I really like the remake better. I really do. I mean, most people gave it a lot of shit, and they said that they didn't like the remake and it sucked, but I actually liked it, to be honest. I really did. I didn't see anything wrong with it. I thought it was better than the original. But yeah, but anyway, that was my top 20 favorite 1980 horror films. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. See ya.